Lessons from GenCon. This is my first GenCon ever. I'm usually an Origins boy over at Columbus, Ohio, and I learned a lot, and I want to share with you some of the lessons that you should know before going to GenCon. Number one, plan ahead. There's tons of events. There's a lot of different parking options that range from $10 if you park at the Arby's and walk a short distance to $50 if you want it to be across the street from one of the places. The difference is less than a quarter mile. There are also tons of events spread out across a very large area, and if you're not careful, you will have an event all the way across that and not know how to get there, so you gotta plan ahead. You gotta map it out. Apparently there's an app that's good for that, but I did not use it because I did not plan ahead. If you saw my previous video, part of planning ahead should be packing proper shoes. And if you have a mobility issue, this goes doubly for you. Like I said, there's a lot of walking. They do have a lot of space for things like scooters and wheelchairs, and I know that they have elevators in a lot of places, but all the same, call ahead, ask what they can do for you. There were scooters available for rent, but I'm sure that they went really quickly and they were not cheap. So lots of planning ahead, especially for those who are struggling with mobility. If you want to avoid big crowds and just standing around, show up to con after noon. You're not going to miss much. The 9 o'clock is just preparing for crazy and some events. The 10 o'clock is crazy. The 11 o'clock is more just crazy continued. But after 12, things start dwindling down. The lines are shorter. The people are more spread out and dispersed, and you're going to have a better time. For peak days, I came in at Saturday, Sunday. I think if I were to look for a peak day, it would probably be Thursday or Friday. And again, hitting that afternoon time and just putting a whole bunch of events in the morning so that I don't have to deal with all the craziness of the prep and the launch of the vendor hall. For my cosplayers, this definitely has a good cosplay community. It's better than Origins Game Fair. It's not like Colossal Con big, but it's definitely, there's a good smattering of cosplay people, and they had a specific cosplay picture space, so if you're a cosplayer, it is a good space for you. If you have kids, their kids area is better than Origins. They had two kids areas right next to each other, but they were really big and they were very vibrant. It is still a very dense and loud place, so like for my kids that don't do well with that, I'm not going to be taking them to Gen Con anytime soon. Even though they have better stuff for kids, the rest of the con is not something that my kids could deal with, so they're going to be staying at Origins. But if your kids are more tolerant than mine, go for it. Save as much money as you can. Nothing in there is cheap. You can do things to help keep your costs low. I got a hotel that was 45 minutes away, and the drive-in is fine. It only gets city for like 2 of those 45 minutes, so that wasn't a problem. I get the White Castle. That was a saving grace. You can get a bunch more for $10 there than you can at the con. You can get like 1 pizza at the con for $10. I got 2 sliders, a Coke, and a fry for $8 at the White Castle. All right, there's ways to save money, but it's going to be peanuts in comparison to what you are going to spend on games, on travel expenses. It's just save your money. Lastly, this is my first Gen Con. It will not be my last. Next year, I'm coming back. I'm probably going to be running some events. I'm definitely going to do a lot more planning ahead. I will probably go for a Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday sort of deal, and I am absolutely looking forward to it. This was a very, very well-run event. It has something for everybody. They gave everybody space, and all of that space, everything that I came across had attention on it. There were so many people that it's just great for vendors. It's great for the people. It's just a good freaking con. If you have questions that you want my thoughts and experience on for Gen Con, feel free to ask me. I do have a couple more videos coming out because I didn't get everything out. I'm going to go home, I'm going to nap, and I'm going to put a couple up either today or tomorrow. So look forward to that. And until next time, have a great freaking day.